Alright, we're gonna go mountain hall exploring today. Which I know is a bit random, but it's true. We're gonna go mountain hall exploring. But first we need to find a good place with mountain halls. Now what is a mountain hall in Dwarf Fortress? If you don't know, well you'll find out this blooming video, won't you? Because, you know, we're gonna be going into them. We're gonna go and I'll explain it on the way. Let me just... No, that's too wide. Yeah, there we go, good fit. Right, so first we're gonna find... I mean, we probably don't need to. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of mountain halls in this place. I don't even know this... No, this world doesn't look big enough for mountain halls that are very good. We need to find good mountain halls, and this world doesn't seem to have them from the looks of it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What about this world? How old's this world? I don't really use this install very much, so I don't pay attention to the Yeah, there's plenty of... Yeah, look, here's some mountain halls. Right then. So, we're going to the region 2. We're going to start an adventure. It's not going to be much of an adventure, I hope you understand. But we're going to go into some mountain halls. I mean, I don't intend to have much in the way of living here. Which one looks like it's got the best mountain halls? This one looks bigger. The Sling of Sculptures. I don't know what I've ever used this world for before, but it doesn't really matter. Hillocks, 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 hillocks. A mountain hall. Some dozens. Yeah, that's a good sign. So we're going to go to Inched Works. Occupation. Let's just say that we're a blooming... You know, I'd love to be a woodworker in a mountain hall. Where are you going to get wood? There's no wood in a mountain hall. We're in the mountain. I guess that there is mushroom trees, so I guess that that's what that would be. We're just going to say we're a miller who believes in god of fortresses, goddess of fire. A god of mountains makes a lot of sense for someone in a mountain halls. Okay. Next, I really shouldn't be bothering with this. It doesn't matter that much. Maybe I should go back and actually... Let's just say we're a great man. Let's just say we're an unnecessarily good mace dwarf. It's tall, the jade eyes are sunken, it head's cheek shaven, teeth crowded, broad ears played out, nose concave, it's upturned, sandy top, hair and dark brown skin. Alrightio. Craft objects, well, we're not going to be able to do any of that. I mean, I don't know why I'm bothering with this. It doesn't actually matter all that much. Let's see. Now, we don't need 2 copper maces. Let's just have a really fancy copper mace. And, new. And let's just be carrying with us a copper bar. Yes, let's be carrying with us a copper bar. That's our lucky copper bar. And a piece of kangaroo cheese. And a Gabbro dice. Gabbro 4-sided long dice, sure. That's good enough. Let's go! Alright, so, mountain halls. What the hell are they? How the hell do they work? Well, I'll tell you all about it. You see, we've started in a room. As you can see by the fact that it's a room. And here is a expansive cavern deep underground. You see, a mountain hall at its very core, this is a road built upon built in the caverns. That's all. And a mountain hall is just a stairway from there, right? A mountain halls genuinely consist of 2 layers. These staircases, and there's also here. This is the bedroom layer. As you can see, it's full of bedrooms. If you're wondering what all this random bollocks is, it's clothes. Lots and lots of fucking clothes. Because dwarves are messy. You might notice there's no beds in some of these rooms. There's only beds in a few rooms. This room's just got a cabinet in it. Let's look at this cabinet. It's a sandstone cabinet. It's full of clothes. Yeah, if you ever want some fucking clothing, go to a mountain hall and you'll find some clothing. Will it be good clothing? I don't know. This object menaces with spikes of chicken bone, and it's a naked mole dog leather helm. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? In fact, let's get that. I want it. I want that helm. Helm. Let's see. Naked mole dog leather helm. Yes, that one. Let's put it on. We are now wearing that menacing with spikes naked mole dog leather helm, which is good. So yeah, this is a bedroom layer. As you can see, the bedroom layer consists of many bedrooms and random hallways connected by doors. And by random I mean procedurally generated hallways. Yeah, the layout of these things is often a bit weird because, you know, procedural generation and all that. So yeah, as you can see here, bedroom, hallway, bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. No, that's a hallway. You can never tell. It could be both. Well, it can't be both. It has to be one. But the point is, I think we've already explored enough of this. That's probably nothing. Anyway, my point is, of course, there's a lot of bedrooms around here. We're just going to go into every single one of them. For completion's sake, we want to get a good view of this place. We want a good image of this map. Don't you? Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything. Do you see any places that I missed? I don't. Yeah, you see, so this is a bedroom layer in a mountain hall. Now I know what you're thinking. Yes, it is more poorly laid out than even I make. And here's the room we started in. We didn't actually look at these statues. A statue of a dwarf. Just a statue of a dwarf, nothing interesting there. What about you? A statue of a giant beaver. That's curious, isn't it? A statue of a dwarf. And what are you? Giant puffins. Right. Here are some workshops. We can. Yeah, these are workshops. I don't believe we can use workshops. Not in this. Not here. But those are workshops. You see, this is the industrial layer of the fortress. Not the fortress, the mountain hall. Which has, you know, statues, big square rooms connected randomly. Giant peregrine falcon statue and a statue of dwarf. All these statues are in schist, which I guess is the local style. Yeah. Pretty small, this industrial area. This appears to be, and if we go back up here, you might notice that there's no road this way, it's just the caverns. Now these caverns are unprotected, I'm going to be telling you. You notice there are cobwebs here? Yeah, there's wild animals around, so it's entirely possible that we'll walk into death. But yeah, this seems to be a dead end of a road. The last spot. The last spot on a road. That's what that was. So we go down here and further this way. We'll surely eventually find more stairs or maybe some other thing. You see, these you see this is a ramp. It's just a ramp. It's just a way to get the bridge up to another level. Avoid the cobwebs. Haven't seen a wild animal. Haven't been chased by a cave crocodile or something, which is good. I'd rather not have my throat ripped out by a cave crocodile if I can avoid it. And place seems pretty barren. We didn't see a single dwarf in that residential. If you're gonna find a dwarf in a mountain hall, it'll be in the residential. Ah, a choice. This way or this way. Let us consult a coin. Heads we go this way, tails we go this way. Tails. We go this way. I think that was what the way I said was tails. That was a 10p coin if you're wondering. I don't even believe you heard me throw it and then catch it in my hand. But the point is, we're going this way. We'll see what we find. So yeah, that was a basic mountain hall. Normally there's a few small mountain halls that are technically all part of the same site. But I guess that was a really small mountain hall because I haven't seen another staircase up or down. I don't remember which way they go. But the point is that we just follow this road. If there's any way out of these caverns, it's this road. You know, you're not going to be able to find a way out of the caverns, out in the caverns themselves. Like, sure, I imagine that there might be a cave that will lead you out of here, but the thing is, it won't be a particularly safe journey, because like I said, these caves are literally just, well, they're caves. It's the cavern layer. You know what kind of scary bollocks is in the cavern layer. Okay, we've hit a dead end. And we've hit a mountain hall. You can already see this is a bit of a different mountain hall. But they all follow the same basic idea. I wonder if we can find a dwarf resting in one of these bedrooms. Because we haven't seen a single soul. Some dozens live here. Where? Who knows? Maybe this is legally part of the same mountain hall that we're from. If it is, we'll even recognise whoever we find. Lot of clothing. Again, if you ever need clothing, go to a mountain hall. Plenty of it. Of course, the issue is getting out of the mountain halls. But if you've got into the mountain halls, you know, the underground tunnels through, say, a fortress, then you're more likely to find the way out because you'll remember, hopefully, which direction you went. Speaking of directions, I certainly took the wrong direction there. My coin betrayed us. Look, there's a bed. There's a bed. Not many beds in these bedrooms. Occasional cabinets. I guess this is not a particularly wealthy spot, although they sure do have a lot of clothing. Yeah, I think that's all of this. That's all of this layer. How about the industrial layer? Statues. A leech man. Ew. A dwarf. Image of dwarves. Oyster. A dwarf? Yes, a dwarf. Also a dwarf. Leopard seals. And another dwarf. All in schist still. Schist seems to be the go-to statue material around here. Is this just a... Yep, that's just a hallway. Anyway. What's over here? A dwarves. A dwarves, yes. Desert tortoise man. That's pretty fancy. Pretty fancy indeed, that is. Anyway, you can really see the standard of living in dwarven society, can't you? You know, these... You know, it's not bad, I don't think, but imagine living here your entire life. I mean, imagine if there were people here. Like there's meant to be a few dozen people around. Dwarf annals. What's an annals? I will now find out what an annals is. Oh, it's a reptile. It's a little reptile looking thing. I think. Yeah, it's an Anolis. Anolis is a genus of anoles iguanan lizards. Native to the Americas. Oh, they've got a little thing on their... They've got a little coloured thing on their neck. Interesting. Well, we learned something today. 2 worm men. An image of dwarves. A red-winged blackbird. Yeah, their statues are genuinely just an image of... Like, these aren't statues that depict... What on earth is a char? Is that a... Is that fish? What is that? Yeah, it's a fish. It's a fish. With some freshwater marine or marine fish like the trout in northern countries. Okay, so fish. Dwarves, dwarf, rabbit, damselfly man, sea nettle jellyfish. Well, that's fancy. Okay, this is again a pretty damn small mountain hall. Some mountain halls are bigger, as I alluded to by calling it small there. But we apparently took a wrong turn. So thank you for that, 10p coin. You led me astray. We'll try the other direction now. I'm sure we all remember we came from a side... Oh shit, what's that? It's just a giant rat. We'll give it a wide... We'll give it its distance, but we won't go near it. Just was a giant rat. Could have been anything. You never know what's down in these caverns. I mean, if you memorise what all the things in the caverns are, then you'll know what's down in these caverns. If we see a giant sea, I'm just going to assume it's a damn cave crocodile and be a little bit worried. Don't get caught in the web. Yeah, they do not maintain these things very well. Also, amazing that dwarves can survive in a place that's only defense from, well, you know, the wildlife of the caverns is that it's up some stairs or down some stairs. Like if this was a dwarven fortress, this would be a major security weakness. You know? There's where we came from, and now we're going this way. Oh, look at this. Wow, look at that. A dwarf! We found someone. And we know who they are, so that means we haven't even left our mountain halls yet. Hello, it is good to see you. Hopefully your friends can dissuade you from this foolishness. It's not foolishness, I'm just exploring. We've got missing treasure. The elf pillar raptor heat wants soul bowls. The insanity of prisons. The business bronze warhammer returned to changed. Torch aged. Last I heard, it was in Ringword. Okay. Well. Okay, Hammer Dwarf. If you're here, this must be the main. This must be the main mountain hall of this mountain halls. See, the mountain halls are literally just like a bunch of unconnected small versions of the same basic idea. And in just, you know, a residential layer, an industrial layer, and, you know, the cavern road. It's a pretty simple idea. We just kind of skipped through those. They weren't very interesting, you know. Not very interesting at all. Giant sponges, Nautilus man, a pixie. A pixie is pretty weird. Two dwarves and a weasel. A pixie statue is an unusual one. I'll give it that. Schist statue of a white stork man. And you are images of dwarves. You know, logically speaking, as this is our mountain homes, like this is where we're from, we should know the floor plan. Good God, that's a lot of statues. Fighters of I don't know what a fighter of is. Dwarves. Giant wild boar. You know, we'll just Cougar man, dwarves. Giant pangolins, Wolverine. Olm, dwarves. Giant coyotes, dwarf. One-humped camelman, dwarf. A little penguin. What? What do you mean a little penguin? Oh. Little penguins are an actual species of penguin. That's funny. And yeah, they are little. I'm looking at a picture of one right now. Yeah, that is a little penguin. Dwarf Fortress is a very educational game. Teaches you all about little penguins. And by teaches you, I mean you look at it, you go, what the hell is that? And then you find out. Anyway, what? And yeah, that's all the statues. What did you say? What did you say? Hello. It is good to see you. I feel alright. I need some more excitement in my life. A skilled warrior is a beautiful sight to behold. Truly. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye, Mestfoss. You know, it's funny, I said that the dwarves would mostly be found on residential layers, and here's Mestfoss just proving me wrong. But this place is empty other than him. I guess that there is no... Oh wait, here's a residential layer, we haven't even explored this. Maybe we'll find dwarves here. A hemp loincloth. That's unusual, there are no loincloths. Dwarves don't make loincloths. How the hell did this get here? The thread is emerald with emerald dye. The object menaces with spikes of mongoose bone. This is a fancy bloomin' loincloth, I'll tell you that much. Emerald dyed loincloth. You know what, we're gonna get that. If it's on offer. And by on offer I mean unguarded. I don't think the hammer dwarf is gonna mind, is they? Is they gonna mind? I somehow doubt it. Casually going to look at the hammer dwarf. Is she going to mind? I don't think she is. Because she didn't know. I don't see. Oh, look at this, a little roundabout. Yeah, these one wide hallways. My hallways tend to be pretty... That's an emerald dyed clothing item too. Kakapo leather armor. The object menaces with sprite. Oh. Oh no, it's the skirt that's dyed. But I want the armor, since I found the armor. What's here? Leather coat, mitten, sock, mittens. Nothing interesting. Yeah, there's footsteps. There's someone here. Not here. Hello. It's an axe dwarf. Hello, axe dwarf. It's good to see you. Life is, in a word, jewels. Hopefully your friends could dissuade you from this foolishness. Okay. Goodbye, Ush. Enjoy staying in your bedroom, talking about foolishness. There's a cabinet. Yeah, this is look at this, more. A lot of bedrooms on this bedroom layer. Like, I'm not going to count them. Get a gauge on how high the population could be. Is that red? I'm presuming it's not a rat leather coat, which has well-crafted cushion covertite cabochons. No, it's another loincloth. Red with red root dye, yeah. A red loincloth. I know about that. Hash.